Highbrows. Highbrows is what we deal with here.
Is this a low-gain, high-gain monitor?
Yeah.
There are tiny bugs on it. It must be springtime.
Caller, we're going to give you your one more chance to give us inventory of lie number 4.
What do you think, caller? What do you think?
Line number 4 is when Washington said he didn't cut down the cherry tree, but he actually did. He cut down a pampas grass bushes.
What?
He got very close. He said that Washington was the president of the United States. That was a good one, caller.
And the pampas grass, yes.
Washington was an emperor of the United States.
Really presidents at all.
No, he was present.
They were just representations of the attitudes of the country.
He was a deity, a god, an emperor.
He was known to...
He was the Messiah that Hitler talked about in the Bible.
Right.
Can't call those guys anymore.
Can't do it. I can't do it from here.
Just can't do it.
You can't
You can't get there from here. Lie number 5. You can't get there from here.
Caller, hold your breath.
Hold on.
Don't press that button behind you.
No, I'll turn the knob.
No, nothing. Oh, caller.
Good.
He came too close to the truth. We have to cut off callers that come too close to the truth because we're monitored for truth content, and when we get too close to the
We
truth...
do have the Administrator for Special Truths here in the booth with us that has to authorize each one of our disseminations.
The Minister of Propaganda.
Well, we call him by many names.
Propagation of propaganda. Papa
Proper
Joe Mama, Papa Prel, Papa...
KP Papa. You're listening to KP Papa Mama Joe Prel. I get all confused.
KFCF and KR...
Which guy is which? Who's on that show?
Kekies.
Are you okay, caller?
The mini
Kekies, the little Kekies are all sleepy now. It's actually, what, 8 o'clock in the morning? No, it's, what am I saying? It says 3 o'clock in the morning now.
We wouldn't want this show delivered directly to the islands.
Is there any show like this?
Not
Not on the planet, no. There is no show like this on the planet.
Well, no, actually, there's one other show here.
It's close to a Nelson experience.
She used bright colors, lots of plastic, and kept
where's the
him
babies?
shorter than normal, though they weren't the minis yet.
Yes, whatever happened to Mobius Rex?
Londoners.
Mini skirts, and this is a mini show, friends. Those of you who have a show that's too short,
And we
for your
skirt
head.
on the outside of reality, ever
Cutting
coming closer,
low, yes, near the neither regions,
sliding away on the icy realm of reality.
up between the knees of the young things.
And we ride our icicle to the show through the skyways and byways.
Oh, we've given birth.
Oh, is that
It's
when
a-
that came out? My pants.
It's a
To the show.
tiny show. Look, we have
wants to suck.
fertilized. We spoke of fertilizing the ground of the booth here, and it has given birth. The spores have branched and comes small crying
Someone dropped
show.
the baby in the well. It's falling ever faller.
It's baby Jessica.
Father, Joe Mama.
In honor of Bob.
Somebody bring the baby back.
Nobody ever talks about Bob anymore.
No,
Nobody cares
Baby
about
Bob.
baby Jane anymore.
We care not about
Baby
Bob on
Bob.
this show.
She's not well.
We
I
never
mean, she
mention
is well,
Bob.
but not in the conventional sense. She's in the well. You get my meaning? It's terrible.
It is a well.
It's well that we
It
should
is a well.
forget
Well, but not a well man.
Well
It is not a
women.
well man who spends time in the well.
Bob think of all this.
What does Bob, think of all
Bob thinks
this?
this is the
doesn't
greatest
listen to this
show
stuff.
on earth.
Who's Bob?
The greatest show.
He's Bob. Bob will never change. He's Bob.
He's
Bob
number
will
9
Bob.
He's always gonna be a Bob.
He's
And
Bob.
he always sings that song.
Yeah, he's
I wish we could go to sleep now, because this show's all.
I am asleep.
Here's
Yes.
Bob.
This,
Oh, okay.
this is all sleep. This
I'm
is all
sleep.
Caller singing.
Sleep talking. Yes, that's what we are doing.
You ought to sleep.
Yes, as the
Hey,
deprivation
somebody
goes
throw
on.
that caller overboard.
In month 33 of the deprivation, we began sleep showing.
Okay. The caller's swimming away from the show now.
The liquid is soft, warm water as we push the show through the liquid. We can see the light.
Almost
The
like
dawn is
moonlight.
rising over the show.
In conspiracy land.
As Bob said, the show will float above the riffraff. Grab onto the life raft of the show and float away from the flotsam and jetsam of everyday problems.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah.
be better then. It'll be
It'll
all
be
nice.
the
think.
nice times. You've heard of the end times? This is the nice times. If you can grab aboard the raft of the show and rise as the rising tides of water swirl around the motor mounts, we can see the scuppers are rusting.
Yes, even as we speak.
Puzzling evidence hasn't put the automatic pilot in.
7.8 light years away.
Wait a second. There is no direction.
That when the end times come, there'll be a massacre that will leave and gnashing of teeth.
My God, we are here alone, floating on the show with no pilot. Hear me, pilot! You must steer my show!
For the dissecting buzzards to pick and choose the various organs up to their hungry beaks, to digest them into the gravel-ridden gizzards of their wonderful lizard birds. Yes.
Oh, we love the show over here.
The show loves you too, Calder.
Thank you. When you guys come to Sacramento?
Berkeley or Sacramento. The saucer port is kind of covered with the rainwater.
The saucer just kicked us out. You know, they just landed in a field and they kick us out. We're gone. I don't know where we are.
We just kind of go with the flow.
You just go to the nearest radio station and do show. That's
I thought this railroad museum was
just a prototype of what the Exes are flying to the United Federation of Conspiracies.
It's the transmitter.
I think that's the state capital of California.
Caller, if we're going to keep you on the line, we need to ask a few essential questions.
Okay.
The first and foremost being just how much money can you provide us? Are you worth it?
Yeah.
Good. Is your credit rating superior?
Yeah, I got these.
And how many of the lines?
And what is your card number, caller?
And gold card. It's 15079998640.
Yeah, we just got to punch us in here.
We'll be processing the credit check on you right now. Please stay on the line.
Okay.
It seems that you did not pay your debts in 1983. We have a black mark on your credit. I'm not sure you can join this show.
This is coming through.
I got collateral.
What's going on?
Can you give me another
You got some creative engineering going on here, but you don't have any life on paper. I'm afraid we're just going to have to,
That's what happens when you don't have superior credit ratings. You have no credit with us.
I'm sorry, sir. We just have to.
This is not
Go
a show
talk to Paul of the Diamond Center, and maybe he could work something out. We're only interested. We're only interested in those hard stones.
Or if that doesn't work,
stoners.
Talk to Paul at the Vrede Center. He can undermine even the highest bidder.
Mister,
the lowest bidder.
That's a lie.
Lies.
More lies?
I think it's time to look inside my crystal balls.
Please go right ahead. I will not be watching.
What do I see?
I don't know.
Ballies on the wall. Tell me all. Do I see life or do I see death? I see Hal. Dr. Hal traversing the highways and byways on Amtrak.
Yeah.
He is the strike breaker. It is Dr. Hal who broke up this railway track strike. Leave it to the wonderful sub-genies to go up against the mediocritans in their efforts to unionize and to challenge the conspiracy. For we know that you must work with the conspiracy for
Get up, Hal. Get up. The train's gonna crash in 2 days.
Yes, I can see Hal now. He's in the dining car. Yes, he's having a tuna sandwich. And there's little chunks of pineapple
was
within
made 3 weeks ago.
the tuna. And is that on wheat? No, it's white bread, but it's been toasted. It tastes so good.
Yummy, but it was toasted 2.5 weeks ago.
He's reaching up and he's drinking from his glass of quinine water. No, it's cyanide water. Hal, don't drink that. Oh, no, it's quinine water.
Okay,
it was a close call.
Sorry.
These balls can be kind of foggy at times. I can tell that by that expression on his face. Oh no, there's an oncoming train too. They're about to meet. They're coming straight towards one another. Hal, jump that train. Hal, jump off that train. Hal, don't do that. Oh God, they were right next to each other. It looked like they were going to ram into each other, but they were next to each other.
We didn't mean to alarm you.
We had a profile. We didn't have an overshot. Even our saucer wasn't over the. It was a side shot as provided by the crystal. And now the other crystal ball would have provided an upward and downward shot.
Yeah, that's a side-looking crystal ball. But
yes.
we can't really afford those 24 hours.
Well, now you know why we don't normally break out these things, because they can be very disturbing. You see all sorts of terrible things in the future,
there's a little
past,
Navajo
and
child
present.
with some sheep standing in the tracks.
Oh, he's got a very pleasant expression on his face. He's been
And
working
here comes
that
the
sheep.
train.
The sheep's a very happy
Oh
sheep.
well. Oh, it's a lot
Oh, wait a
closer than
minute.
it looks.
He wants to train
Gosh, they
things.
sure look like they're in danger, don't
The
they?
sheepy.
Wait a second, the show's right on the tracks.
Oh, no.
He wants to get off the
Look what
track, but he's having
happened
too good of a time. And
Hal was driving that train. He just ran over the entire flock.
It's sheep dip now.